I might not be the right one, but there's something about us I want to say, 'cause there's something between us anyway. I might not be the right one.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a very affordable look because everything here on my face is done in drugstore makeup. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I first started off doing makeup professionally about 7 years ago, I wanted nothing to do with drugstore makeup. I only went for my high-end products, and I just figured that drugstore makeup was booty because it was so cheap and I just couldn't see it working. So after I started watching YouTube videos more, I realized that a lot of people had used drugstore products and it looked amazing. So I decided to try it out for myself, and I fell in love because, I mean, a lot of my drugstore products I actually prefer over my high-end products, which is awesome because everything is so affordable. You know, there's some really great hidden gems in the drugstore, so just look up reviews and tutorials on drugstore makeup and see what you like. That's what I do. I usually research a product before I pick it up. If I see something that I'm interested in, I will look up reviews and see if it works or not. Most of the time when I pick something up after looking up reviews that are good, it's a hit. So do your research, and that will prevent you from finding like just duds at the drugstore. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this look. It's kind of a glamatic. That's a different word. It's dramatic and glam at the same time. But I use some of my favorite drugstore products in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight those for you as I'm going through, and I'm just going to jump into the video. But before I do, I wanted to mention that I am collabing today with this girl who I've been creeping on for a little while now, which sounds really creepy, but it's true. This girl has made me buy pretty much half of my makeup collection because she does so many like reviews and like hauls on her channel that I just see products on her channel and I'm like, I need it. So yeah, pretty much half of my makeup collection is because of her. So thanks a lot, girl. Her name is MrsLolaLynn. She's also doing a drugstore routine on her face as well. So go check that out. I'm excited to see what kind of products she shows me because I'm gonna buy some stuff. So yeah, definitely check out her channel, and if you guys would like to see how I got this look right here, then please keep watching. A nice and pigmented eyeshadow look is all about priming those lids, so be sure you prime your lids before you apply your eyeshadow. For my eyeshadow today, I decided to go with my Eyes Lips Face Bright eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take this matte brown and run it right through my crease to give our eyes some depth. This is an awesome palette to get if you want to get a one and done deal. It has everything that you need in it, all sorts of colors, and it's under $15. There's a couple duds in it, but a lot of the eyeshadows are really pigmented. I'm going to go ahead and tape up the corner of my eye, which will give us a super easy cat eye. Heading back to that same palette, I'm taking this pretty shimmery gold color and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. And now it's time to add a little bit of glitz and glam to the look. So I'm using my favorite pigment, my NYX Roll-On Shimmer Stick in the color Nude, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. This stuff is so amazing. It is definitely my favorite by far. It even ranges over a lot of my favorite gold pigments that are more high-end. So it's really, really beautiful, guys. Now this is where you decide if you want your look to be dramatic or natural, because I'm going back into my crease with this black color with my Sigma E36 brush. This will really either determine if you want a dramatic look by applying more black or a more natural look by applying just a smidge of black. So it's really up to you guys. Personally, I always prefer to add a little bit of drama to the look, so I'm definitely going a little bit heavy on the black.
There's something about us I want to say.
To blend out any extra harsh lines, I'm taking this matte cream color and I'm going to apply this right underneath my eyebrow and blend out any extra harsh lines that just don't look cute. And we're back with Roll-On Shimmer 6, but this one is in the color Platinum, so I'm going to apply this right into my inner tear duct area. This will really brighten up the look and make our eyes look a lot larger. This color is also phenomenal. I don't have a problem with a single Roll-On Shimmer Stick that I own, so I definitely recommend those. And remove that tape, and your cat eye is right there for you. Time to line those lids, so I'm using my favorite eyeliner pen from the drugstore, the Master Precision Eyeliner Pen by Maybelline. And I'm applying this right over my lash line, and I'm going to wing that baby out because I'm going for all drama today. And now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara. We're we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face portion of this video for a little bit, but I will be going back up to the eyes in just a minute here. So for my foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match, and I'm just gonna apply this all over my face and blend it out with my beauty blender. This is one of my favorite foundations by far. And to highlight with today, I'm using my Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes in a triangle shape, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and I'm going to blend that out with a sponge. This concealer works great when blended out with a sponge, but if you use a brush, it can get a little bit streaky sometimes, so just be careful with that, but it does have amazing coverage. And to set that concealer, I'm using my Essence Matte All Day Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to run this along underneath my eyes to avoid creasing and all that jazz. And now I'm using my L'Oreal True Match in the color Cocoa to contour my face with, and I've been finding myself using this a lot lately. It's either this one is my favorite, or I also really like the Black Radiance one in Rich Mahogany. They both work amazing. Rich Mahogany is more for a dramatic contour, so I was trying to keep it a little bit more natural today. And be sure to go back and blend everything out. I'm using a stippling brush from BH Cosmetics, and this is just perfect for blending out any extra harsh lines. One of my favorite blushes of all time is the NYX Cream Blush in the color Rogue, and I love it so much because it blends out so buttery smooth, and then it's really pigmented. I would totally mistake it for a high-end product if I didn't know any better, so I definitely recommend this blush to you if you do not have it in your collection yet. So I'm super impressed with this highlighter from e.l.f. It is the e.l.f. Cream Highlighter. It's really beautiful. It doesn't have any big flecks of sparkles in it or anything. You know, drugstore highlighters can go so wrong sometimes, but this one is just beautiful, and it's only $1, so totally recommend this one too. It's just amazing. So I'm applying that to my upper cheekbones and right down the bridge of my nose. Time to add on some brows. Mine are pretty much non-existent in this frame, which is really sad. So I'm gonna apply it with my e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. This is a really nice eyebrow kit. It's only about $2. I'm not really thrown away with it, but for the price, you honestly cannot beat it. Heading back to the eyes, I'm lining my lower lash line with that same matte brown color that we used in our crease, and I'm just going to start from the outside and work my way in so it blends out really nicely. So I've been kind of obsessing over these Good vs. Evil Ardell lashes. I'm using the top pair. I just love how wispy and dramatic they are. They're just, I keep saying everything's amazing, but it's true. They're amazing. I'm also packing a little bit of that roll-on shimmer stick in Platinum in my inner tear duct area to really brighten up the look. Time to put some lips on. For today's liner, I'm using the NYX lip liner in the color 831 Mauve, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lips and line them so they're nice and crisp. I'm going to apply Rum Riche right over that, which is by Maybelline. It is one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks. I love this line. They are just so creamy and pigmented, and they last a really long time too. So there you have a full face drugstore look. I hope this helped you guys out if you're looking for some new drugstore products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!